Sports page with the Orlando Sentinel and FM 96.9 The Game's Mike the Bulldog Bianchi.
On JRR.
Bulldog Sports page brought to you by Kaufman and Lynn Injury Attorneys. Good morning, Mike the Bulldog Bianchi, who is, I'm sure you've got the luxury condo all buttoned up there deep in the bowels of Metro West somewhere.
I have battened down the hatches and I'm ready to roll. Yes, I prepared. Walmart, by the way, across the street from where I live was like a zoo yesterday.
It's crazy.
Unbelievable. Yeah. So, anyway, sports, of course, pales in comparison to the other aspects of our lives that are going to be impacted by storm, but there is a huge impact on sports in the area. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I think they're leaving this morning to head to New Orleans where they're playing Sunday. Obviously, the storm is going to impact the Tampa Bay area. The Lightning's preseason game last night was canceled. That's the game that was rescheduled from the last week's hurricane, or 2 weeks ago. Was it 2 weeks ago?
It's all running together.
It was last week, but who knows?
Yeah, college sports are also going to be impacted. UCF, we don't know what's going on. They canceled some sporting events, a volleyball match, and some other sporting events. We don't know what's going to happen with their game on Saturday as of right now. Their Big 12 game against Cincinnati still scheduled for 3:30 p.m. kickoff. Hopefully that remains to be the case, but you don't know what's going to happen with the storm. I'm at first responders, police. They're going to maybe be needed elsewhere, and they are part of the normal game day functions that happen. So we don't know if the UCF game is going to go on as scheduled, but as of right now, it's supposed to be. Also high school football games throughout the area have been canceled. There were a bunch of games on Thursday, I think 23 games throughout the area. Those have been canceled and rescheduled, hopefully for Monday night. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's literally a wait and see what this thing brings in the aftermath. So we're all on the same page with that.
Yeah, no question. The Chiefs last night stayed unbeaten. They were the old school Chiefs, by the way, last night. They beat the Saints 26-13, and they did it with Patrick Mahomes throwing for a bunch of yards, 331. Travis Kelce caught a bunch of passes, 9 catches.
Hey, did you hear
Kareem Hunt?
Hold on, Travis Kelce. Did you hear Troy Aikman last night? Hold on, here you go.
There's Kelce. Makes a move, and he's out of bounds.
The missus likes it.
And you know
Good night.
The missus? Wow.
The missus likes it, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, Tay-Tay was there last night. Old Kareem Hunt, who was on the street a couple of weeks ago, he comes in, he signs with the Chiefs, ran 27 times for 102 yards and a touchdown last night. The Chiefs are unbelievable. This is why Andy Reid is one of the great coaches of all time. The man adjusts. He adapts. The Chiefs are dealing with a bunch of injuries this year, and they're actually winning with their defense. I mean, Derek Carr only had 185 yards passing last night. Alvin Kamara, just 26 rushing yards on 11 carries. I mean, the Chiefs' defense, they held Derrick Henry to 46 yards. Bijan Robinson of the Falcons, they held him to 31 yards this season. Their defense has been really good. And Andy Reid, again, no doubt, I would say he's one of the top five coaches of all time.
And whose team has that been since before they even won a Super Bowl?
They've been your team.
Damn Strizzy.
Bandwagon Bob.
I don't know if they were your team before they won a Super Bowl.
They were.
I'm not so sure on that either, Bulldog, but we'll let it be.
No, as soon as Peyton Manning retired and the young one came up, I said, you told me he was good in college, Pat. I started, checking him out, recruiting, doing NIL and all that.
I think you were on the Bucks bandwagon when Brady.
No,
I vaguely remember something like that.
I liked the Bucks at the time because Evans, but no, it was Chiefs. Thank you.
All right, Major League Baseball. Royals beat the hated Yankees last night. That series tied 1-1. Tigers beat the Guardians with a home run in the bottom of the ninth, Emmanuel Class A, the Cleveland's all-star closer, gave up the home run. The guy hadn't given up a run since August the 30th. And
wow.
The Tigers beat the Guardians last night. Other sports news, the Magic lose their preseason opener. Nobody really cares about who wins preseason openers. But the bigger news, the Magic extended Wendell Carter Jr., their starting center. He gets a contract extension. The Magic are they're running it back. They're re-signing all of the players they have, from Franz Wagner to Mo Wagner to Jonathan Isaac. All these players are getting extensions, so the Magic are all in on their roster. And Paolo's going to be up for a big, big extension next season.
106-104 was the final for those of you charting it on your Excel spreadsheets.
By the way, Vanderbilt, you see Vanderbilt got fined for rushing the field? Part of the SEC
Yeah,
rule.
but they only got the first-time offender $150,000 fine that they had to pay, to Alabama.
They're a first and last time offender.
Do they have to pay for the goalpost? How does that go? Were they the
goalposts were at the bottom of the river?
Yeah.
I think the fire department rescued the goalpost.
But who has to pay for those to be replaced?
The school absorbs that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But props to the Vandy fans for the 3-mile parade of the goalpost through downtown Nashville and culminating with the dunking into the Cumberland River. That was fantastic.
Yeah. Beautiful.
All right, dog. All right, stay safe. We'll be here tomorrow morning. You're going to be here with us, right?
Good Lord willing, and the creeks don't rise. Is that what they say?
Yeah, we should be okay tomorrow morning. It's the live action won't be kicking in until later on Wednesday. So with that, Mike the Bulldog Bianchi, host of Open Mic on AM 740 and FM 96.9 The Game. He takes a few minutes out of his show to join us here on JRR for the sports page each morning, brought to you by Kaufman and Lind.
Listen to Under Oath with attorney Jeff Kaufman every Saturday morning, 7:30, FM 96.9 The Game. You can catch extended versions on your favorite streaming platform.
Listen, Taco. On demand. Download the iHeartRadio app.
From the Bogan Munz